You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, here we are. I've been banging the drum for about 7 weeks now that Chip Kelly should no longer be the offensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. It was an absolute disaster. I've been saying Geno Smith didn't just miraculously forget how to play quarterback. By the way, he's still throwing at a 66% clip, but they are not doing anything to protect him. I understand they got offensive line issues, but the play calling does not help. The Raiders don't try to run the ball, or at least they didn't. It's been a problem, and Chip Kelly was out here running simplified college formations. Numerous people had broken down tape and analysis. You can go around, you can find it. Various ex-NFL players, coaches, etc., that broke down Chip Kelly's offensive scheme, and it's collegiate. He was running a lot of plays over and over and over again, too, using collegiate hash marks, or plays that are designed to use collegiate hash marks. And you may be thinking, well, Rhodes, we've heard you talk about this before. Well, half the people that have watched this video has not heard me talk about it. But Kelly was running collegiate principles. He wasn't doing all the things he needed to do to try to provide protection for Geno Smith, keep a clean pocket, run the ball, take a little, and look, Pete Carroll's been saying in the media, I want to run the ball. I want to run the ball. Well, I mean, the Cleveland Browns turned into the 85 Bears yesterday. Myles Garrett had 2.5 sacks, forced 2 fumbles. The Browns had 10 sacks. Chip Kelly's gone. Chip Kelly's out. There has not been an interim named as of yet. But we'll take a look at a couple of people that I think could be the guys, but I don't know. The reeling Raiders fired offensive coordinator Chip Kelly on Sunday night, making the move just 11 games into his first season with the organization. Kelly's firing came after the 24-10 loss to the Browns on Sunday. The Raiders dropped to 2-9. Quote, I spoke with Chip Kelly earlier this evening, informed him of his release as offensive coordinator of the Raiders. First-year head coach Pete Carroll said in a statement released by the team, I would like to thank Chip for his service and wish him all the best in the future. He will get another job next year in college football. He will. In college, a lot of his principles work. In the NFL, they don't work. Carroll did not name a new coordinator. Las Vegas is tied for last in the NFL in points per game, 30th in total yards, 31st in rushing per game. You drafted a running back, number 6 overall. A guy that looked like an all-world running back, and you're 31st in rushing, 30th in offensive EPA, 28th in red zone efficiency. The Raiders have scored fewer than 10 points in 4 games, the most in the NFL. Chip Kelly said, quote, I am grateful for the opportunity with the Raiders. Bottom line in this league, you have to win. Kelly told NFL reporter Jay Glazer, quote, I really love these players. I'm a huge Geno fan. You tried to get him killed out there. I don't know how much you liked him. That was one of the best parts of the experience for me, was working with Geno and those guys every day. But hey, we've got to win, and I get it. It's the second shakeup to Carroll's staff this season. They fired special teams coordinator Tom McMahon on November 7th, and we all know how this goes. We all know how this goes. I mean, when you start firing coordinators, the head coach is usually next. It's just the way it is. All right. When Carroll was asked November 13th about his relationship with Kelly, the coach said, quote, Chip has a world of experience that I've counted on throughout. We're always working to continue to grow together as much as we can and be representative. So we're trying to get it right. Kelly joined the Raiders coaching staff after helping Ohio State win a national title as offensive coordinator last season. But there were times they wanted to run him out at Ohio State. I can tell you that right now. So this is just my guess. I don't know. Pete may decide to go with one of these younger guys. I don't know. Like Brendan Carroll, run game coordinator. It's possible. But you have two guys that were offensive coordinators for years and years in the league, Greg Olson, Joe Philbin. All right, Joe Philbin's been a head coach in the league, and they've got a lot of experience on that staff. You can name either one of them, the offensive coordinator. Philbin, 2007 through 2011, was a Packers offensive coordinator. He was an offensive coordinator also in 2018, and then he's worked with he's been an assistant head coach, offensive line. He's a senior offensive assistant this year. Now, Greg Olson, this is kind of where I feel like you would lean more. A lot of years as an OC. A lot. Rams, Lions, Buccaneers, Oakland Raiders, Jaguars, Rams. No, that was quarterback's coach. Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, offensive assistant, Seattle Seahawks quarterback's coach, and quarterback's coach again with the Raiders. So I'm guessing it's going to be one of those two guys that Pete Carroll. I tend to remember that Greg Olson really likes to run the ball. All right? He really likes to try to run the ball. So knowing that, I mean, you got to have an offensive line that can run block. We know that. We'll see how that goes. But you cannot draft a running back 6th in the draft. And then last week I think he had 6 total carries the week before this game. No. I'm not when Quinshawn Junkins is scoring 2 touchdowns because somebody that's been under fire for his offense has been Kevin Stefanski, and he was like, fuck it, we'll put Junkins in, run the Wildcat twice for touchdowns. I mean, there you go. Anything. It's been non-competitive offensive ball again. Like I've been preaching for months. When I made a video about them hiring Chip Kelly to begin with, I thought, this is a disaster. This is going to be a disaster. He's not an NFL coach. He's not. It's baffling to me that these NFL guys, really good NFL guys, Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, Pete Carroll, fall in love with Chip Kelly. It's like, do you not remember the Eagles? Do you not remember the Niners? It was a motherfucking disaster. I'm a Niners fan. I'm still furious at him. He was god-awful. He was so bad. He made me... It's bad when I missed Jim Tomsula. Yeah, I said that out loud. Sure did. Longed for the days of Mike Singletary. That's bad. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.